Hey, it's Jim Ed with the Improvement Channel. Today we're going to go over the Nautilus Dolphin and the Y-Bot, and I'm going to compare the two. I've owned this for about 4 years. I've had this for a couple weeks. I've been using them both, and I've got some opinions on what I like about each and what I don't like as much about each. So let's start off with the Nautilus over here. Had this for 4 years. It's been working great every year. This right here is a little cumbersome to get these out and change them out. They get full of leaves, which is fine. But as you can see, it kind of gets full of leaves and kind of stops doing what it's doing. And then you got to shake this out in the garbage can and then rinse this off with a hose or in a bucket. And you've got two of these. So that they're both the same way. What happens, if you can see, I'm going to tilt this up so you can see down in here a little bit. So how this system works is it's going to push water up through here, which is coming up through this little bag. And sometimes you get these small leaves, they get stuck up in the bag. But basically you got water shooting up through here, and your leaves and dirt and everything gets caught in this filter. Works very well. This is where the water comes out. And this below here are your tracks that kind of agitates and gets things going. Now this thing will climb right up the wall. It'll go up the wall, and until it starts sucking air and loses its pump, it will climb all the way to the top, and then it will drop back down and start vacuuming again. So this is where it ejects the water, which pushes it down either to the floor or pushes it down up against the wall. The Y-Bot, battery powered. It will run for an hour and a half. And what it does is it has the propulsion here. So you suck the water in on the bottom, very similar. Right here's where the water comes in. You got a brush here to agitate. So it sucks in here and here. And you've got a spring-loaded deal, so when it stops, the junk don't come floating back out. So this little mailbox flag looking thing here, it helps determine the direction. So I have it still plugged in. This is everything you get with this item. This is to pull it up out of the pool, and this is to charge it. It charges in 5 to 6 hours, and again, the runtime is 90 minutes. So you pull this out, and you drop this right over here. You're ready to go. You click it to on, drop it in the water, and you're off. I'm gonna turn this back off because we're not using it. So it gets down in the water, and it starts thrusting out. So as it starts thrusting out, this right here moves real easy. So it starts moving along the water, that pulls this back. It figures everything's cool, we're going forward, and then it gets up to a wall and stops, or an obstacle and stops, and then this just kind of floats back and it goes, oh, okay, we've stopped, let's go the other way. So it starts throwing water out that direction, and as it goes forward, this goes back, so it knows to, as long as this is back, to keep going forward that direction, and it just works its way across your pool. Works very well, does nothing for the walls, and as a matter of fact, as it starts going up the wall a little bit and stops, not enough propulsion, this goes, it sends it back the other direction. It don't even really pick up that area along the wall. Let me open this up. We'll show you what it picked up over a 90-minute period of a fairly clean pool. Several leaves and quite a bit of junk still. It does an excellent job of picking things up. I'm very happy with that. Just know that if you're going to go this much less expensive option, that you're going to have to brush the walls and brush the debris away from the walls to get a good pickup. But overall, if I was going to pick between the two, I could only have one. I would stick with this one, but this one right here is very nice, just considering that it's not going to pick up right next to your wall.